Salutations and welcome to Fallout 76. I'm your host DapperDemon, and this game had a free week this week. I actually already recorded like 2 hours of gameplay just of my first impressions and all that, but there's been something wrong with my recording software like a lot lately, so I lost that footage. So this game has the free week thing in anticipation of a game mode they're adding that I personally don't care for the idea of. Basically, they're just doing a, what's the term, Battle Royale mode? Yeah. Remember like back when this game was in development and people were like, man, that sounds great. I hope they don't make it Battle Royale. Yeah. So, I guess I'm gonna go ahead and hop into this now that it's still free. I don't care. Now I'm gonna start over. Go ahead and delete Dr. Bones here. Oh good, I have to enter the character's name. I actually did enjoy this game enough to spend the discount price on it because it was only, what was it, $17 on Amazon. So I went ahead and got it off there, which that's for the physical copy, which is just a cardboard disc with a game code on it, which I thought people were joking about, but no, it's literally just like you get the game case. And it's not even a good game case. It's like the kind of case they use for used games at GameStop. You know how it feels like kind of flimsy, and then there's a cardboard disc in there that has the download code. So I did that, and I wouldn't spend $60 on this game, the full game price, because it's just not that good. But $17 was worth enough for me to put some time into this here and there. And yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and begin. I'll hit play. It'll take like a full minute to load. Oh yeah, I guess I shouldn't skip it if I'm recording it, huh? So yeah.
War never changes. In 1776, this great nation accepted that armed conflict was the only way to preserve our rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. If our founding fathers could only see us now. From Antietam to Amiens, Okinawa to Anchorage, we have fought. And now, the Red Menace is at our doorstep. Democracy itself is under threat of annihilation. That is why today, July 4th, 2076,
so last time I noted how every single character in this little beginning cutscene looks like some of the randomly generated Fallout 4 like people roaming around that don't even have a name. It's just like villager, or not villager, settler, vault dweller. Then they like take them all and put them in vault suits to make it look like they actually worked on a game.
If the end does come, our way of life will endure. But not everyone will be saved. Those chosen to enter this vault must be our best.
Every single character in Fallout 4 has a weird looking neck.
And the fallout has settled.
Like, that's not just me, right? Like, their head looks too small for their neck.
Not just walls, not just buildings, but hearts and minds. And ultimately, America.
But I guess we won't have to deal with that too much because there are no NPCs in this game.
We pray that the world will know peace. But if that is not our destiny, if war must come, we stand together knowing that here in Vault 76, our future begins.
Alright, so here is a new character. Don't know what to name her yet. She looks similar to Dr. Bones, who I used in the last recording, but I don't want to make it Dr. Bones again. Here's the thing, though. These people were alive before the bombs dropped, so she just looks like that. Let's see, what should I name this character? Yzma. Alright. And Yzma's ID pick will just be that right there. Okay. So, right away, there are some annoyances I had with this game. Namely, one of the great things about Fallout, and any Bethesda game, really, is that, oh, that's interesting. I didn't see that last time. But in any Fallout game, you can just pick up, like, dozens of random objects, and it's weird to me that you can't do that in this one, especially since, like, it does the crafting survival thing that Fallout 4 did, which requires you to pick up a lot of junk and, like, scrap it for parts. But then, like, I can ring this alarm clock, but if I want a pair of glasses, I can't even pick up this pair of glasses right here. I have to wait until later in this Vault introduction where I find a pair of glasses I can pick up. There's a party hat here I can't pick up. There's an acoustic guitar here that I can play. There's like a locket there I could have scrapped for some metal. There's just all kinds of like little things around here, and I can knock them around and stuff, but like I can't pick anything up, and that's stupid to me. I can mess up this whole table, just step all over things, and that's fine. But I'd love to be able to grab all the stuff that my greedy little goblin hands can get, and you know, chow down onto some of this food. I'd like to be able to like pick up this globe instead of just spinning it. There's a bunch of junk everywhere. There's something I can actually... Oh. I can turn on the washer and the dryer. There's a working washer and dryer. Alright, I need the Pip-Boy. Right. So I can grab that and put it on. I actually really like the design of the Pip-Boy in this one. It's got the old-fashioned look to it, which, like... On the one hand, I kind of get that it looks old because this is earlier in the Fallout timeline, but on the other hand, it doesn't make any sense because all the technology in the Fallout timeline was made before, like, obviously before the bombs dropped, so... Oh, crud. That reminds me. Actually, the menu is weird, but let me check my settings. Good, okay. Voice chat is still stuck on none. That's on by default, like, just on. Not even push to talk, just on. So now I won't hear anyone else. Nobody else can hear me. There's a weight room that I can't access.
Just know that Vault-Tec is proud of you. I am proud of you.
Every single room, and this one doesn't look the same because I messed up the tape. But all of these rooms over here look identical, down to the, like, the placement of the object mess on the tables there.
This is the Overseer, signing off.
Like there's a cup knocked over in there. There's a cup knocked over here. And I think there was a cup knocked over here, yeah. So that's this was the room we came from, right? Yeah, okay. Can I go on this one? No. But yeah, like, even the trophies on there are the same. I noted that before. There's some robots, which are the only NPCs in this entire game. Apparently they're adding NPCs, eventually, but they're paid DLC. That's right, you have to pay more money to get what, like, literally every game has from the start.
Each standout has gear for you to pick up and use. Get it while you're resident.
I guess he was giving me information I can actually use.
Remember, America's future is entirely in your hands.
Okay. Never mind that. You can't make more...
Find any other functioning Mr. Handy units out there? Do send my regards.
Okay. You can't make multiple characters either. Like, you have one. That's it. That's what you get. Grab those. Kind of need them.
Imagine dying of hunger or thirst.
Yeah. Grab these. Gonna need them.
Remember, Mum, Radix to prevent radiation.
Grab that. Probably gonna need that.
To cure it.
And here's the party hat that you can pick up.
Mum, good to see you all together.
So I'll go ahead and put that on.
Drunk, joyous, and not staving.
That's another thing too. That escape automatically opens up the map. There's like to get to the menu and quit the game, you have to hit escape and then hit the button. So I keep like hitting escape instinctively because that's how you get. That's how I would get out of the Pip-Boy before, and that just opens the map. And that's an extra like few seconds that you can't spare in this game because this game doesn't pause when you bring up your menus. Oh, I'll be right back. Alright, I am back. I had called my dad earlier and he was calling me back. It is Father's Day today, so, yeah. Alright, definitely need those. Because... Okay, I'm gonna put this first point into luck, because that helps with, Right, the perks in this are weird. I actually do kind of like the different, like, card system. I'd use melee a lot more because bullets are hard to come by here, so I'm gonna go ahead with this one. And that's my first perk card. So, equip that. And then... Oh, I leveled up. So I think I... Do I get another one? No, okay. Yeah. So this is the exit to the vault. I've got everything done here. Gonna go ahead and get out. This is Alderton, I guess. This is what his name says anyway.
They grow up so.
Alright. It's still Dr. Bones. How do I get rid of that one? I'm not Dr. Bones anymore. I'm Yzma. Alright. Oh, I didn't even... There was a quest I was supposed to check out and everything in there, and I completely forgot to do that, so oh well. Okay. So I guess we'll go talk to this, this Codsworth looking thing here.
Oh, madam. I found this holotape on the Overseer's terminal. Need a little listen?
Okay.
Seems you should meet her at her camp.
Right.
Just down the road.
That's the holotape I was supposed to grab in the vault there.
The Overseer said she'd set up her camp down the road.
Oh, it also gave me Nuka Tapper. I was supposed to grab that from the terminal in the room you start in, but I did not.
Overseer's log, or should I say, direct communication.
So they make absolutely
Because
sure you're
whoever
gonna
is listening
get this
to
quest.
me
They don't like
has
let you
democracy
skip
to
it.
try to find out where I've gone.
But
I'm
we're still
glad
gonna
you
try to
did.
ignore it.
Truth is, I need your help.
I don't have any
I've been
weapons
given
yet,
a
so I should
task
probably
and
not go down there.
I've decided to break protocol.
Like, I have
and tell you
nothing.
what it is. Because if there's one thing I've learned in these past few years, it's that
There was a
we
dead
need
body
to
somewhere I
rely
could
on
grab
each other.
weapons from. This one?
There were
Maybe?
3 active nuclear silos in Appalachia before the bombs fell. They blew up the world before.
She's just saying there's nuclear silos around that I have to... Ooh, machete.
So we've got to locate and secure all
So
of
the
the
goal,
silos.
the main quest in
Or
this
die
game, I
trying.
guess, is to, if you can even call it that, is
But
to
it's
get the
been
silo
25
codes and stop
years.
people
I
from
just
using
don't
them.
know what we're gonna find
Which,
out there.
that's what the
Or where
quest
to
says to
start.
do, but like,
My
their
directive
advertising
was
for
to
this
go to
game
the
makes it
nearest
very clear you're supposed to
population
get the
center and
codes so
assess
you
the
can use them.
situation.
There's another
I'll
player.
set up a camp on the way once I get my bearings. find me there.
I was gonna put on the glasses I found. And now we'll go kill a communist robot. I do like the unique enemies they have in this, but I should pay more attention to what I'm grabbing. I'm used to just spamming. What did I even just pick up? Notes, orders from a propaganda flyer. Take a look at that. Rebuilding the future for a broken nation. See, that kind of gives credit to my theory that it's just America that are like this. Because there's a Chinese ghoul in Fallout 4 and all that, but like he could just be, you know, there because his submarine broke down and he's been stuck there all that time. That might have nothing to do with what's actually going on in the rest of the world. I'm gonna head for this marker I see on the compass here. Last time I just took off like northward. I headed for this this park here, and then I ended up over here. It took me like 2 hours of exploring and doing things to get there, but I want to get into some of the other stuff. Most of this game, like, the quest makes it sound like you're gonna go there and find the Overseer, and there's a tip. And like she's gonna be there, but I know there's no NPCs in this game, so that's not gonna happen. Oh my, more ticks. My health is not doing as bad as it was before. I think what happened last time was I ended up in a place I wasn't like high enough level for. So there's still little places here and there where there's things you can pick up. There's a brewing station. Gonna go ahead and cook up some drugs. Nope, I can't cook up any drugs. There's no, nothing there I can do. Like, they expanded on the crafting survival part of this. Like, there's the weapons workbench here. Can I... or learn recipes from plans? Do I have a recipe or plan? Throwing knife, that's interesting. I can make one of those. You know what? Yeah, I haven't used this before. I don't remember there being anything like that in Fallout 4. There is a storm in the background. I'm gonna go ahead and favorite that and the machete and the combat knife, because the weapons break down fast in this. One thing I don't like about this is compared to, like, Fallout 4 didn't have a durability mechanic, but Fallout New Vegas did. And in that one, you could repair an item using another item of the same type. So if I had like 5 machetes and they're all in poor condition, I could just repair one with the other until I have one decent machete. In this one, you have to take it to a workbench and repair it with scrap. Where did that... there it is. Ooh! Mothman! Is that... am I fighting it now? I was like, what's that mysterious blob on the horizon? Okay. Playing the combat music, but I think he flew away. There's some protectrons, I think. Yeah, security. No, construction protectrons. Alright, one other thing I want to do is I want to get into the base building, so I'm going to go ahead and do that. When you first place your camp, it's free, I think. So let me do that over here by this rock. And I actually really like this because it creates a space around it where you can build. And I wish Fallout 4 had like a mod or a mechanic for something like this. So I'm gonna build. You can see there's like stuff I can't build at the moment. There is... what is that? Oh. And there's different variations of it. These you can buy in the shop with the atoms, which... okay, the storm's getting a little loud. I'm not going to get into that. It's paid currency. There's a few free items that you can get that I might get into, but for the most part, it's a lot of stuff you don't need. The basic, like the most basic possible versions of things is usually... it is not placing them. There is a lot of lag as well. There we go. And doors... oh, right. That's in the... right, doors are one of the things that you have to unlock. I don't have enough wood for that. That music is really loud too, just there. Okay, so I'm gonna go see if I can find a few logs, grab some wood. There we go. There we go. Just enough to get a small shack I can take shelter in and set up. Where's my... there it is. So put that there. And I need a roof. Oh, what was that? Oh, that's a window. Okay. I didn't even pay attention to that. Alright. And then I think you start out with one crafting station, or maybe I had that unlocked before because I was level 4. Yeah, you start out with a cooking station. So I can put that... oh. Do I have enough wood for another foundation? Yeah, I do. Okay. So snap that on here. And then build my cooking station there. Can I not? Oh, I need more wood, of course. I like that you can just pick up the wood from logs. Okay. Cooking station. There we go. And then I think the only other thing I can craft at the moment is a bed. Now, beds in this don't work like they do in other Fallout games. You can just sleep in them to heal yourself. Which I don't think my health's down too much, so I'll, yeah, I'll just let it really quickly regenerate. Alright, and then get out of bed. Watch the animation to get out of bed. Try to ignore the horrible, horrible things I've done to this character's face. And combat music just does not want to let up. Correct. Let's see. Our goal is to go this way. There are Jeeps in this game. Just like there's a regular Jeep here. Like I'm used to the cars that look like Fallout cars, like super futuristic. Oh, okay.
Please enjoy this.
Oh, that's nice.
Sample.
I was fully ready to just get my ass kicked by that thing, but no. It's just like, here's some wood for you. Means I gotta find something else that'll attack me so I can get rid of this combat music, because the Mothman was kind enough to leave us with that. There we go. Jeez. Okay. It's another tick. Hey guys, I'm really ticked off by all this. I'm sure nobody's made any of that joke before. Tinker Workbench is where you make ammo, I think, right? Yeah. Oh, I can actually make something here. I can make harpoons and railway spikes, so... that one's dead. I'll take whatever scrap I can get my dirty little hands on. Gather wood. It doesn't change the model of it. There's no wood there anymore. But trust me, guys, it's out of wood, I guess. Well, now you really made a mistake there. It's nice to be able to actually kill these things. Like the ones that, like last time I recorded this and it didn't work out, there was a lot of dogs that I ran into. What's this? That's somebody else's camp. Oh, that's the other player that we saw earlier. I guess we're headed the same way because the quest marker says to go this way. That makes sense. Now, I didn't experience things with other players much, so if they take resources, does it take it from where I am trying to grab resources from? Like, yeah, okay. So she picks all that up, I can't grab it. Good to know. That guy's going in there. Just gonna grab these pumpkins real quick. Yum, 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 yum. Because I can make pumpkin pie, or pumpkin soup, I think. It's nice that, like... That's not a player, is it? No, okay, that isn't a player. See, because if players shoot at you and you don't want a PvP, you can just pretty much ignore them. And that's another thing with the whole, like, their reasoning for not having NPCs in this game, human NPCs, was that, they didn't want players getting confused about whether a human was another player, or was, you know. What am I trying to say? They didn't want people getting confused about whether a human was another player or an NPC. But like, as I just demonstrated, you can still have that same confusion with ghouls. And also, they could have just had ghouls. Or at least have the robots play a more active role as NPCs if they're gonna do that. There's those other players. There's a skeleton on his lawnmower there. Lawn gnome. Take that. Did that thing giggle at me when I picked it up? I didn't quite catch that. Alright, so I'm not going to play this for too much longer. I'm just going to go... I'm going to try to get this quest marker because I haven't actually done a quest in this. There's another player's camp over there. Grab some wood. AP drains super fast. I've heard there's some bugs with, oh, fireflies. Do they not attack me if I just walk up to them? Okay, no. I'm a monster. Okay. They're like critter types, like the rad stags. Honestly, if I was ever to like try and get into live streaming stuff, this would probably be the game I'd do it with, just because it's so simple and easy to do stuff. Which, again, makes it not a great Fallout game, but a fine, this is somebody's camp. So now we get to see what a camp looks like when somebody actually knows what they're doing. I think... Can I use this guy's... Okay, so the stash box is player specific. Yeah, okay. Nice. And this is Venato's camp. There is Shock9945's camp, and that confirms my theory before. If the camp has an icon on the map, that means they set up a vending machine there where you can, oh, I can scrap items too. Scrap all junk. But yeah, if they have a vending machine, that means you can spend caps that you earn at their vending machines. That's kind of a cool mechanic. There are little things about this game that make it actually interesting to me. It just doesn't feel like a good Fallout game, if that makes any sense. And if you've never played Fallout before, then like I guess that won't help you at all. And again, I definitely wouldn't have spent $60 on this game. It's not worth that much. But yeah, it leads you over here going, yeah, you're gonna find the Overseer, and then like there's just an empty camp here. There's a stash box.
Overseer's Log, south of Vault 76. I knew this wasn't going to be the Appalachia I remembered, but mutated animals, haywire bots.
Oh. Now I can make a.
We have to be ready to rebuild in what I can confirm is hostile territory. Fortunately, Vault Tech was prepared.
You'd think this lady never played Fallout.
The cooking station, the stash box, the workbenches, all built with the camp. You need a home base out there. The construction and assembly mobile platform is designed to give you one.
Oh, that's what
Just
camp
add
stands for.
resources, planning, and a little elbow grease. When you move your camp, everything you've built is stored, ready to be placed back down in the new area. Use this to establish a foothold whenever you're in unfamiliar territory.
Yeah.
I've left my camp behind so you can use it. I know I'm breaking my own advice by not taking it with me. But after seeing Appalachia for myself, I need to make sure every resident of 76 has a safe haven they can start from. I'll make do without it.
I think that's even someone's camp over there, and that one's like.
The town of Flatwoods.
Oh yeah, that's the one with
further
the
down
vending machine.
Find me there. This is the Overseer. Signing off.
So scrap the items, or the junk items I have. I guess I'll go ahead and complete this quest. One cool thing about the camps, it's free to fast travel to your own camp. Like if I wanted to fast travel here, that's 4 caps. But your camp is further, or my camp is further than that, and I can fast travel there for free. So that's why they advise that you move it around. It said to craft a weapon? I guess I can. I want to scrap some of the weapons I don't need here. I'm not going to use guns for now. Well, dang it. Oh, right, okay. That's the wrong button for that anyway. Weapons, I'll scrap this one. I'm just going to buff the machete I have. Modify and repair. This one, wow. The machete I got was almost fully repaired already. And back. I guess I will repair it. Workbench repair. Yeah, you can repair stuff with a repair kit as well. And you can rename stuff even like in your inventory, which is nice. Like I can just hit V and call it Yzma's lever, and then that's the name of that weapon now. I was supposed to craft a weapon. I will do that. Let's just craft a couple more throwing knives. And then craft a piece of armor. And I guess, how much leather do I have? Not enough for a ton. Guess I'll make the leather chest piece. Switch to modify. I can modify this with ballistic fiber. Oh wait, no, that's... Switch to modify. And I can... There's a paint job I can buy eventually, which is... Yeah, you can buy the Vault Tech paint, the camo paint. I'm not spending their 1,500 atoms though. Let me just take a look at the atom store so you can get a feel for what exactly 15 atoms is. At the Atomic Shop. For a limited time, you can get the rocket suit for 1,200 atoms there. And that is, where's the purchase atoms? Hit T. That's $4.99 is the cheapest one. That's 500 atoms. That means 100 atoms is $1, which means if you want to, where was it? If you want to buy the rocket suit to play around in this game, that will cost you $12. Now this one, obviously they've got like 1,000 more on here and stuff like that. So if you're willing to spend an extra $40 on this game that you should have already spent $60 on from the start, then you'll have enough to buy like a couple things. It's just, the paid currency is stupid. So I'm going to check out this guy's camp over here since he got a vending machine and I've never seen that before. I haven't actually gotten to those. Okay, so he's selling crossbow bolts, flares, harpoons, a mini nuke. I have how much caps? I have zero caps. I need some caps because I need to be able to move my camp, and that costs money as well. That costs 5 caps. See, I was finding caps pretty quick last time, but that was because I was, you know, journeying off into places people hadn't. I looked at the map, saw where people were, and took off in the other direction, which made it more difficult because there were like higher level enemies there. Or not so much higher level, because they still said they were level 1, but they were definitely doing more damage to me. So I don't even know what the levels mean in this. I'm trying to find some caps, so I can, oh, possum. That is. It's not attacking me, and I don't want to. I wish I hadn't seen that. I really wish that I hadn't seen that thing. That was not pleasant. Where am I even going? Well, I leveled up, so I can choose new perks. Let's go with... Let's try a luck one again. Let's, extra ammo would be good. Alright, did I get any caps? No. Dang, that storm is getting loud. I'm sorry. Oop, got a new hat. Boo. Like, they got caps everywhere in normal Fallout games, and here I've been exploring this town for a little while, and there's a trading post. Okay, maybe I can... There we go.
Overseer's log, town of Flatwoods.
Oh, my inventory's a little full.
There's no one here. The old tavern, the church, people were using them for shelter, but they're gone. Mutations we expected. But there's something else. A disease. I was attacked by... Well, it used to be a person. But it had these green, glowing lesions, and its voice. Angry, tortured. We are one. One what? Whatever happened here is beyond anything we expected.
Nothing on them, I guess.
And we expected a lot. Before they were wiped out, the survivors called themselves the Responders. Looks Looks like they were made of firefighters,
Ooh,
police,
finally some clothing.
emergency medical staff. They even have an automated system to teach people about treating water, food, survival.
Yeah.
I'm doing their tests, and you should too.
And a little luck.
Yeah, okay.
Do just
So I can sell
fine
some stuff to
out
him.
there.
There we go. I can set that down there. I can transfer all my junk to it. That will take away most of my weight. And then I can actually just... If I go all the way back here to store it, I think... Nope, well, I didn't want to do that, but... Scrap that. Yeah, god dang it. Okay, as I was saying, if I go to store it, I can actually just place my old camp. Like, if I find a good place for it. There we go. So now I have that. And I could go back in here and heal if I need to. There's something else I was gonna show before I hopped off of here. Oh, I can build a turret now. Okay, cool. There's a bunch of little, like... I guess I should probably put a stash box down. And then, I can take all my stuff from here and store it in this stash box instead. Actually, no. Junk should stay in here, that way I can keep it to build with, right? I don't know. Alright, but that's about it. That's all I'm gonna do here, because I've already been recording for like 40 minutes, which is longer than almost twice as long as I wanted to. So I'm gonna go ahead and hop off of here. So, yeah. If you enjoyed the video, then let me know. But until next time, farewell.